Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Edinson Abrigo again. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in on my channel and my video. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. This is Edinson again, guys. New week, same goals, same passion, same perseverance. So, hey, we're gonna talk about today about something important about results. As you know, I want to make this video interactive, so you guys can know about the knowledge that I have, with the experience that I have with me. And I really want to talk about knowledge, guys, or basically results. It's something completely important that I have been experienced through the whole years of my adulthood, I would say. And I remember when I I started training at 18, guys, 18 years old, well, 17 years old. And I think that was one of the best decisions that I ever made in my life because it really built up discipline on myself and character. Um, and it really taught me, patience and diligence, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, when it comes to the pronunciation of the word. And it really helped me out. And I just want to say, guys, that it was so, um, it was so great, man, making that decision. I remember the first day of the gym with my brother. My brother just put me through a hell training. I remember I couldn't even move my elbows after the training or after the workout. I couldn't even move my elbows or my arms, and my chest was so broken. And when it comes broken, I mean it was so sore. But there was this day that changed my whole life. I decided to be another type of man, another kid, you know what I mean? A kid that was passionate about bodybuilding. And I remember back in the days, I used to watch a lot of content creators like Steve Cook, Greg Lee, all of those guys, Callum Morgan, Jeff Say, David Lay, and those guys really inspire me, But hey, we're gonna talk about results, and I just want to say, guys, that I've been working out for almost a decade, and I don't want the result that I really want, but at least I really got something, And I just want to say that it's thanks to my genetics, the hard work that I have been putting through all the years, and I noticed that one of the best things that I can possess right now, especially when it comes to genetics, are my legs. My calves are completely huge. My legs are huge as well, but now the main focus will be hamstrings when it comes to training legs. You guys will see that on my routine. Um, I just want to make my hamstrings go. So my type of training is going to be changing a little bit. You guys will see that. Um, we're going to stick to a type of training that is going to be focusing on my weakest point on my body, upper chest, back, my entire back, biceps, and real deads as well. So we can make a beautiful body. So I can make like a beautiful body built to the public, I would say. But anyway, if you can see on today workout, which is chest, I'm starting with the incline press, with the old school presses, barbells. As you know, I'm pretty big fan of the incline barbell press, especially in this type of machines, I would say. I really like the barbell incline press. I can feel my upper chest firing over there, and I did like 4 sets if I'm not mistaken. And the next one will be the incline pressing machine, which I really enjoy. For some reason I can contract in a much better way my pecs on that exercise. So, but anyway, people don't take into consideration that the results that I have right now is just basically of years of training, training hard, training hard, training hard every single day, eating good, avoiding parties, avoiding girlfriends, because at the end of the day, uh, uh, those things can hold you back, when it comes to progress. So you guys gotta be very, very careful. And I was passionate about it. That is something to understand is I really like training a lot. And it was a kid, and my testosterone was completely high as well. My testosterone is still high right now, but it's not as much as it used to be when I was a kid. So it was crazy. So um, You gotta be careful with the type of activities that we have right now because I'm studying, I'm working as well at the same time, making some money on the side, and I'm thinking about working in another job. But at some point, we gotta calm down. I'm not a machine as well, so I gotta calm down because I'm working on this project, which is the YouTube channel. Well, the thing is that you guys have to be patient with yourself. You gotta keep showing up at the gym, doing whatever you need is, or whatever you can is the best for your body. You gotta keep resting. You gotta keep avoiding certain activities that will probably jeopardize your progress. So you gotta be careful with it. Um, just try to be focused on yourself, and you will get the results. I could use my Excel as an example. I don't have the best physique, but I have something that could probably show you guys the dedication that I have been putting into my body for uh, along through the years. So I hope you guys can learn that from me. Of course, I'm not like a professional bodybuilder, but I have something that I have been building up over the years. So hopefully that could probably help you guys a lot as well. And just be patient when it comes to progress. I would suggest you to take more seriously, and that is like another regret that I could probably have because I'm working on it. I could probably even progress even faster if I just prioritize my sleep. That's something that I'm doing right now. But sleep is the key, guys. You have to sleep. You have to rest, because at some point your body will feel so tired that you cannot even wake up from bed. So you gotta or get up from bed. So you guys have to be careful with it. So one of the second advice that I will give guys, please rest. You have to listen to your body. In my case, I'm just pushing through the pain because I don't have too much time. I think I'm just feeling behind, but that's another type of mental stuff that I have with me. So I'm kind of obsessed with a goal because when I have a goal, I become obsessed, to achieve that specific goal. But you have to keep in mind that you guys have to rest as well. Especially if you have 17 or 18, try to rest as much as you can, so your body can recover so your body can recover twice. So be patient with yourself. Try to work hard as much as you can. Try to avoid parties, alcohol, those type of things, guys, would affect your body if you don't pay attention to it. And also, that will reduce your testosterone. So you guys have to be careful with it. I think in this particularly was lifting three plates. I did like 2 or 3 reps. We will see that in a moment. Yeah, definitely. I was lifting 2 to 3 plates, or 3 plates, or something like that. Yeah, 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 it is. So I was lifting 3 plates. How about just testing my body? There it is. But anyway, there is a couple of clips that I have to edit because there was a there's like a personal type of, there was a personal from the gym that was cleaning, the floor, and I didn't want him to interrupt because he was doing his job, so I just paused the video and I did, and it just a couple of cuts over the clips because he was doing his job, so I didn't want to annoy him at all, and I just put my camera back of the machine. If you guys can see this fly machine. I just put my camera behind the machine so I cannot bother the person working with the floor. And that's how it is, guys. Some people don't even do that. There was a guy that was there recording, um, recording himself, and one of the personal from the gym was cleaning the floor, and the guy didn't even care at all, man. I mean, it was like, what the heck? He just put his tripod on the floor. At least he can move or pause whatever he was recording for himself, and just let the guy do his work. Well, he didn't even care, and that's the type of people that we don't want in the community because they just care about themselves. They don't care about the people who is exercising next to them. Just in case somebody's waiting for a machine. And the same thing happened with the machines, guys. Uh, for some reason, every time I come to the afternoon, yeah, I used to come to the afternoon to train, but not anymore because every time every time that I used to, when I used to come in the afternoon, every time there was a guy on the machine with a phone. And I asked them many times, like, hey, how many sets do you have left? And they reply like, oh no, I got five more. I was like, what the heck? You got five more, and you're not even sweating at all? What? Well, I was saying those things in my mind. You know what I mean? Because I don't like fights at all. I think a conversation would be better just to avoid any kind of conflicts. So I was like, no, man, this guy's just wasting his time here, you know. And there were a couple of guys just making a whole line to use the machine. I was like, what the hell? You guys can do this flying with dumbbells, which I guess is much better because you guys are using free weights. But anyway, I didn't want to waste my time at all. I just went back to the bench and I grabbed a couple of dumbbells. 35, I think it was the way, and I started doing flies over there. So I was like, nah, man. Um, I'm not gonna complicate myself at all because I think this is just a waste of time. So and it's kind of crazy because those people are the ones who are saying, "Oh no, we're just working pretty hard and we are doing the best," you know. But you see those guys with the pre-workout, and that's the thing. That's another crazy thing, man. I see sometimes people going hard with the pre-workout, uh, with equipment and stuff, but they don't even work hard at all, man. Myself, I don't have that equipment, man. I don't even take pre-workout because I think that could probably mess it up with your heart. So people don't know that. But anyway, we are just getting to the end of the video. I think at the end of the day, guys, my conclusion for this topic will be please be patient with yourself, work hard enough, but at least rest pretty well, and avoid any kind of distractions. You are between 18 to, I don't know, to 25 like me or something like that. Please try to avoid any distraction. Focus on yourself. Build a career that you really want in your life. And if you really want a good physique, you can build it, man. Because at 18, you guys can do anything. Uh, so please, do the same thing as I did, man. The only thing is I would prioritize if I were one of you, what if I were one of you guys, I would highly prioritize rest. You know, sleep. Try to sleep as much as you can so you can get better results. Um, but anyway, I usually so as I mentioned it before, I'm gonna start doing this because I really want to get some strength, you know. I used to be a big fan of dips, so I'm gonna start doing those now. You guys can really see that I'm gonna start doing that right now. So try to be patient with yourself, and I'm gonna be doing dips here in this clip as much as I can. I don't even count them at all because I think it's just a waste of time. I just do it until failure, so my body can even do more. So I really like this exercise because it can get a big stretch, you know, going down. So that's what I like. That's what I like about this exercise, and it was used by many bodybuilders back in the old school. So I really like this exercise. You guys can see I'm not lying. In the background on the wall, there is a watch, a digital watch. It was already 12 a.m. in the morning. So it's kind of crazy, I tell you. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, guys. I highly appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. We're just getting to the end of the video. That this is the way that that I do dips. Let me know in the comment sections what do you guys think about dips, so we can discuss that further on in other videos. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll appreciate you. I'll appreciate your patience. Please take the advice if you guys can take it. And if you have any other advice for me, I will take it too, man. I mean, I'm open-minded. I take critics a lot, so I can improve. I'm not better than you guys. You guys could probably be better than me, so I'm just a humble guy. That's it. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you guys. Please be careful, take care, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week, man, because we're gonna start hard. So please be careful, take care, and I will see you guys until the next video because that's the way it is, man. See you guys. Bye.